This little girl has just been pulled into the water by a 650-pound carnivore. She is looking up at her family, who are still on the pier. She is trying to swim to safety. The splash that is about to crest over her head has been caused by her grandfather. Within a second and a half of the sea lion snatching his granddaughter, the grandfather, without thinking, has leapt into the water. He will gather his granddaughter into his arms and shove her to safety back up onto the pier. In that moment, the grandfather was a hero. If you were to ask him what he was thinking in that moment, he would tell you that he wasn't thinking anything. Time and time again, we have the testimony of such heroes. Many say much the same thing. On 9/11, 2 young men were evacuating the North Tower. As they descended the crowded, smoky stairwell, they came upon a paraplegic woman stuck in a wheelchair. They didn't know her. Without much thought or discussion, these 2 men, Mike Benfante and John Cerquera, carried her 68 floors down to safety. The North Tower collapsed 5 minutes after they exited. If you read the testimony of heroes who have won our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor, they will often say much the same thing. Often, they do not think about their own safety, calculate the odds, and decide that the potential benefits outweigh the risks. Often, they react automatically. They perform incredible acts of self-sacrifice and heroism. They save their comrades in arms. Our brains are hardwired for saving our fellow humans. When our sensory systems detect a danger to one of our brothers or sisters, it alerts a lower, older region of the brain, bypassing the more recent cerebral cortex, kicking in automatic reactions. When our heroes testify that they decided to help people without much conscious deliberation, they are not being humble. They are giving honest testimony about what happened in their brains. We are hardwired to love and to save our fellow humans. There are many sorts of love, many that involve the highest regions of the mind and of the soul. But at the bottom of the human mind is this hardwired love, this automatic love.